Good morning and welcome to another one of Drew's Book Reviews. So today's book review is going to be on The Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood. So set in a dystopian future where the world has been reorganized, or rather America has been reorganized into the country of Gilead, which is this theocratic dictatorship based off of the Christian biblical text and narrative. So our story focuses around our main character of Offred. And of course, as it denotes the Handmaid's Tale, she is a handmaid in this world of Gilead. So just a few points on the handmaids themselves. Of course, we have the title or the name of Offred. So this, of course, denotes the possessive of, and with the name of her owner effectively named Fred. So we've got Offred. She is owned by Commander Offred or Commander Fred, but also with that, also kind of has the sound of the term offered, as if she is this offering to the greater good at the same time. So that her name alone within this book kind of has that double meaning and symbolic meaning behind it, both that she is possessed, she is owned, and not master of herself, but also she is offered as an offering to the god, to the religion, and to the culture of which she is now part of, been forced to be part of. So love how it kind of has that double meaning behind it, which really has a powerful impact, even just in the name Offred itself, throughout the story and for the purpose and intent of the story. Now, all the handmaids, they wear these red costumes, which are supposed to be like the blood of parturition, and symbolic of Mary Magdalene, of the biblical account. And of course, the wives, those women who are lucky enough to be wives within this society as opposed to handmaids, get to wear the blue of the Virgin Mary, denoting purity and holiness before the God of this society. So this is truly a patriarchal society in which women are treated as property and controlled by the men of their society, much like the biblical society we find described within the Bible. Now, a lot of debate has been whether this was written as a warning, whether it was an anti-theistic book. I would say this is definitely can be read as very much an anti-theism book, very much so. This theocratic nature of this society. We often envision theocracies around the world as things that we see coming out of Islamic nations in the Middle East, and how their nations are controlled by a theocratic Islamic state, and how the women there don't have freedom and they're directed to dress and portray themselves in ways that are dictated by the state religion. But we never think about Christianity in that sense. Well, this book certainly portrays and presents this image of the Christian religion and how it can be used in just as powerful ways and in just as terrifying ways as we see in Islamic states around the world. It is definitely a rebuke of these ideas portrayed within the Bible and the control of women specifically, and how people are subjugated and controlled and psychologically manipulated by religious teachings, and definitely is a stunning rebuke of that. And this is just a fantastic book. It is a shocking book in the way so much of this is presented. Now, some of the things that we see with Offred is she tells herself she cannot feel, that if she were to dare to feel that this would become too much for her to bear, she can't feel. She cannot look upon the hanged people on the wall and have any sense of feeling one way or the other with what she is seeing, because she fears becoming attached to anything. She has to purge herself of all emotions if she is to survive this severe oppression against her freedom and her agency. And, the thing that keeps her going is the thought of her daughter and her lover, Lucas, who she's been parted from since Gilead took over. she wants to survive desperately, and at the end of the book, we don't know if she survives. We don't know if she is going off to her ultimate demise and death, or if she is truly being freed from her oppressors, if she was truly being rescued. We just don't know. It doesn't tell us at the end. It leaves us wondering what really happened to Offred. And that is, it's just, well, awesome in a way. It kind of makes you say, well, come on, don't leave us hanging, write more. And as of yet, there's no sequel to this book, so we don't know what happened to Offred. We don't know if she survived. We don't know where she ended up, and that's kind of part of the alluring mystery of this, is we simply don't know. The book is really kind of written from the perspective of Offred, as she's telling us this story. She's recording this, so you really get a sense of her hopelessness under this shroud, and her desire to survive, but her hopelessness, and she's almost given up any hope. She fantasizes how she might kill herself, how she might end her misery, while at the same time wanting to survive. She's got that rebelliousness, and she takes power and control in the very few and limited ways that she can. It's just overall, it's just a great book. The character of Alfred is very well written. I think it really demonstrates how the psychological manipulation of religious theocratic dictatorship can manipulate and control those under it. And now she has become a victim of this, and we could really get a sense of the psychology at work here, the psychological manipulation, how that's expressed through her character, and how she takes joy in the smallest little bit of control she could ever manage to muster. And just an incredible book. Absolutely love it. Well written, fantastic book, definitely worthwhile reading, and I would definitely encourage you to pick it up and read it. This really is a good book, a dire warning for the dangers of allowing religious extremism to take control of our political systems, and just, wow, just great. Highly recommend it. Check it out. Margaret Atwood's The Handmaid's Tale, a great TV show too. And overall, the book is just fantastic, and I really enjoyed it, and I definitely recommend it. And of course, don't forget to stay tuned for the next video review, which will be coming up. I'll be reading Terry Goodkind's The Girl in the Moon next, so don't forget to stay tuned for that. And as always, thank you so much for watching. If you like this, or you want to know when the next review is out, don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, share this video. And as always, descriptions and links to my social media profiles will be in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a great day. And stay tuned for The Girl on the Moon. And definitely pick up The Handmaid's Tale and read if you haven't, because it really is a great book. Thank you so much, and you have yourself a fantastic day.